When you hear the word possum, your first image might be a scraggly animal rummaging through your trash at night, or perhaps playing dead in a dramatic performance worthy of an Oscar. But there's far more to possums than meets the eye. These fascinating creatures are an important part of ecosystems around the world, especially in the Americas and Australia. Let's take a deep dive into the world of possums, exploring their biology, behavior, diet, and the roles they play in the environment, all with a touch of humor along the way. A possum is a small to medium-sized marsupial, meaning they carry their young in pouches, much like kangaroos or koalas. They belong to the order Didelphimorphia, with the Virginia opossum being the most well-known species in North America. In Australia and surrounding regions, the term possum often refers to species in the family Phalangeridae, which are more closely related to koalas. So, technically, not all possums are the same. Some are opossums, some are true possums, but all are fascinating. Fun fact, the words possum and opossum are often used interchangeably in the United States, but originally, opossum comes from the Algonquin Native American word opossum, meaning white animal. So yes, the next time your possum neighbor wanders by, you can impress them with your knowledge of etymology. Possums vary in size depending on species, ranging from tiny animals about the size of a rat to those larger than a house cat. Most have soft fur, long prehensile tails perfect for gripping branches, and a pointy snout that helps them sniff out food. Their tails are often hairless and can act as a fifth limb, helping them balance or carry nesting materials. In appearance, possums might look a little awkward, and that's because they are. Their movements are quirky, their eyes are often wide and glowing at night, and their posture is a perfect mix of "I'm cute" and "don't mess with me." One of the most distinctive traits of possums is their nocturnal lifestyle. These animals are most active after dark, which is perfect for avoiding predators and humans who aren't as tolerant of raccoon-like visitors in their garbage. Nighttime allows possums to forage for food while staying relatively safe. Possums have excellent night vision, a strong sense of smell, and agile climbing skills. They're capable of navigating trees, rooftops, and urban environments with surprising skill. Some possums even use their prehensile tails to hang upside down while eating, like a furry little acrobat doing a midnight buffet. Despite their reputation as pests, possums are generally shy and non-aggressive. They prefer to avoid confrontation rather than fight. This is where the famous playing dead act comes in. When threatened, a possum may collapse, emit a foul odor, and even stick out its tongue to appear lifeless. Predators often lose interest, and the possum walks away later, probably thinking, well, that was dramatic, but effective. Possums are solitary animals, for the most part, although mothers are very caring toward their young. Male possums tend to roam wider territories, while females often stay closer to a familiar home range where food and shelter are predictable. Possums are omnivores and very flexible eaters. Their diet includes fruits, insects, small animals, eggs, and even human scraps if available. This adaptability helps them survive in a wide range of habitats, from forests to suburban neighborhoods. Their foraging habits make them surprisingly beneficial in some ecosystems. By eating insects, ticks, and even small rodents, possums help control populations of creatures that might otherwise become pests. Plus, some studies suggest that possums help reduce the risk of tick-borne diseases by eating ticks before they spread to other animals or humans. Yes, that little critter in your backyard might actually be doing you a favor. Possums reproduce quickly compared to many other mammals. Female possums have pouches in which they carry their young, called joeys. Depending on the species, a female can give birth to several babies at once, sometimes as many as 20. Although only a few survive to maturity due to limited space in the pouch. Joeys stay in the pouch for a few months, developing and growing while attached to a teat. After leaving the pouch, they continue to ride on their mother's back until they're independent. It's a fascinating process that highlights the marvel of marsupial biology. Possums are extremely adaptable in their choice of habitat. They're found in forests, grasslands, and even city environments. They make nests in tree hollows, under sheds, and sometimes in attics or garages. While this can create conflicts with humans, it also shows their incredible resilience and intelligence. In Australia, possums are commonly found in urban parks and gardens, often climbing trees and fences with acrobatic grace. North American opossums are more likely to be spotted on the ground at night, rummaging through leaves or scurrying across roads. Possums play a significant role in their ecosystems. As omnivores, they help control insect and small animal populations. They also act as seed dispersers, eating fruits and excreting seeds elsewhere, promoting plant growth. Their scavenging habits help clean up organic matter, contributing to a balanced ecosystem. Despite sometimes being seen as pests, possums are an essential part of nature's cleanup crew. Without them, forests and urban areas might see more insect infestations and unbalanced animal populations. So while they might raid your garden occasionally, they're doing their part to maintain ecological harmony. Possums are aggressive, not true. They're shy, non-confrontational, and prefer to play dead or retreat when threatened. Possums carry rabies frequently. Rarely. In fact, possums have a lower body temperature than many mammals, making it harder for the rabies virus to survive. All possums are the same worldwide. Nope. There are many species with varying sizes, behaviors, and habitats. Australian possums are quite different from North American opossums. Humans often have mixed feelings about possums. On one hand, they might raid garbage bins, chew on wires, or leave droppings in inconvenient spots. On the other hand, they eat pests, control ticks, and provide educational opportunities for children and adults alike. In many urban areas, people have learned to coexist with possums. Installing possum boxes in trees, securing trash bins, and avoiding direct confrontation are ways to peacefully share your space with these nocturnal visitors. And let's face it, watching a possum dangle from a branch or sneak across your yard at night can be oddly entertaining. Possums have made their mark in culture and media. From cartoon characters to children's books, these quirky creatures have been celebrated for their odd behavior and charming appearance. The playing dead act has become iconic, inspiring both humor and curiosity. In some cultures, possums are symbols of resourcefulness and adaptability, traits that are certainly justified given their ability to survive in a wide range of environments. Possums have opposable thumbs on their hind feet, helping them grip branches and climb effectively. Their tails are prehensile, allowing them to hang from tree branches and even carry nesting materials. Opossums have a remarkable immune system and are resistant to many snake venoms. A possum's lifespan in the wild is typically 2 to 4 years, though in captivity, some can live longer. Despite being small, possums can defend themselves fiercely when cornered, often using their teeth and claws as a last resort. So what is a possum? At first glance, it may seem like a scruffy, trash-raiding, night-loving animal, but in reality, possums are fascinating, intelligent, and ecologically important creatures. They have adapted to survive in both wild and urban environments, playing a critical role in pest control, seed dispersal, and ecosystem maintenance. From their unique marsupial biology to their quirky nocturnal behavior, possums remind us that even the smallest creatures can have a big impact on the world around them. Next time you see a possum crossing the street or dangling from a tree, take a moment to appreciate the marvel of evolution and maybe snap a picture before it vanishes into the night.